HaTorah, Rabotai, we are learning something amazing that the Orchot Tzadikim teaches, that there's three ketarim. There's keter Torah, kehuna, and malchut. What does that mean? There's three crowns. There's keter what? Kohen. That is, who was zoche for that? Anybody who was born from Aaron, you're a Kohen. Alright? All these Kohanim that they're around, from Aaron a Kohen, down the line. Now, you can't get it if you weren't born into it. Keter Malchut, which is the Keter of kingdom. Who was zoche for that? David HaMelech. Right? So if you're not from the Davidic dynasty, zoche. However, the Keter Torah, the crown of the Torah, this is placed for anybody who wants it. Anybody who wants, come and take it. Good? You might say, what? Yeah, you're right. But what about the Keter Kehuna and Malchut? I can't take it. But Keter Torah, the crown of the Torah, is greater than all the other crowns. That's what he's saying. And that crown of Keter Torah is out there for everybody to go and grab. That's what it is. It's out there for everyone to go out and grab. Good? Makes sense? Makes sense. Alright? Keter Torah, it's out there to grab. Now, if you put that Keter Torah on, it's hard work. Story goes, I was in a bris. I was 19, and I was in front of Rabbi Milworm. He was a rabbi of Mikdash, one of the Rabbanim, and he had a son's bris. And he told me, come to the business. I go there, I see a mehitza. The mehitza, I see, what is this? Huge, what's going on? He says, no. There's two brises. This one is a bris, and that's a bris. This is the mehitza, preventing it separate. I was like, oh wow. He says, yes. He says, who's the sandak on the other side? It's Rabbi Yashiv. Rabbi Yashiv, the great Gaon. He's a big posek. You heard of him? I said, who is the rabbi? Who is the sandak on this side? He says, Rabbi Scheinberg. The rabbi is all the tzitzit. I was like one of the two greatest Gedolim, Gedolei Ador, and I'm going to meet both of them. I'm so excited. Rabbi Scheinberg, right? Yashiv, I saw Rabbi Yashiv walking. I was like, I'm going to get a beracha from him. You see his entire head, and I kid you not, his entire head, I saw his forehead. It was veins popping out with the most seriousness. He was maybe in the time in his 90s, mid-90s I should say. Full. I was scared to go next to him because there was no doubt in my mind that he was thinking in the most depth of the Torah. I stayed away. It was a pahad. It was like, whoa. I went to Rabbi Scheinberg. Rabbi Scheinberg was sitting sandakut. Everybody was going to get a beracha after. I went to get a beracha, and I asked the rabbi something. After I asked the rabbi something, he punched me in the stomach a few times, soft punches. He said a few words, and after that, all the boys, what'd you ask him? What'd he say? Why'd he punch you? What'd he do? I asked him, I told him, Rabbi, one day I want to be just like you. How do I do it? He answers me. Whispers in my ear. Want to be like me? Yeah, Rabbi. You gotta work hard. Exact words he told me. You gotta work hard. You gotta work and work and work. Torah doesn't come, Torah doesn't come just snap of a finger. Torah comes when you work hard to understand it, to know it, to review it. Yesterday, a guy learned with me for 3 hours, 2.5 hours, I should say. After the 2.5 hours, that was his amazing learning. This is why. He did a half a page of Gemara. Half. Maybe 15, 20 lines. But he got it so well. He worked so hard for it. He felt so good. When you invest hard work in your Torah learning, you just get it back. It just comes back to you. Somebody asked me now, he says, Rabbi, I'm a yeshiva guy in Israel. Help me, how do I be successful in my learning? Very simple. You have your Gemara, you have your this, you have that. Work hard to get it. Work hard to understand it. Review it. Every word. What does this mean? What does that mean? Get the concept. After you finish the concept, go over the whole thing again. Review it outside, review it inside. But what? Keter Torah, Allah al-Kulana. It's the highest keter. And even for ladies, what happened? There was a story with the Havetz Haim. Havetz Haim, he was sitting there once, and Rabbi Ber Leibowitz, his wife, she had a question for the Havetz Haim regarding whatever it was. And they told the Havetz Haim, Rabbi Ber Leibowitz's wife is waiting out, the Rebbeinson's waiting outside. She's about to come in. Could she ask a question? Yes. Comes in. Havetz Chaim stands up for the Rebbeinson. Stands up for the Rebbeinson. Kavod, the kavod as well goes to the Rebbeinson. Whoa! What'd you do? You're the wife of Tamil Hacham? We're going to honor you as well. This is the Keter Torah.